Okay, Hanny says we're back. I'm looking at this and I have no idea what just happened. That's literally never happened before. Okay, so I think we're back. I think we're all right. Hanny says we're back. I'm gonna refresh this here. Just make sure. It looks like we are. Let me get the second monitor, third monitor all set here. Looks like my thumbnail has been deleted. I have no idea why that just happened. Let me do one of these. Let me go into right here. Just one sec, guys. Let me fucking fix this nonsense. I don't know why this disconnected like this. Let's go thumbnail. Okay. All right. So that's looking right there. It looks like we're good. We're good on YouTube. We're good on Twitch. Yes. Okay. All right. So that, like, yeah, dude. Never seen that before. All of a sudden, I'm just sitting here. I'm just in the middle of a sentence, and over on the right side, over near the clock on your computer, it just pops up. It's like OBS has disconnected. I was like, you fucking what, mate? What do you mean OBS disconnected? Why did OBS disconnect? So anyway, yeah, there's a lot you could do with Johnny Storm. I don't think that he is unsavable, unsalvageable. I just think that in his current state, he's really bad. He's really quite terrible in his current state. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and swing over to the Marvel Rivals Reddit here. Let's just check out a few Reddit posts real quick. Somebody says, weird screenshot I got by accident, and it is Venom attempting to deep throat his user, which is not something that I ever thought I would see or say, but here we are. That is a weird screenshot. I'll give him that. Also, you know, pretty insane. Pretty insane. New Loki skin came out. Sadly, it's a magnet for headshots. Is this a JFK joke? What is happening? That is not evidence of it being a magnet for headshots, bro. What? I swear to God, this is JFK adjacent. Yeah. I'm not loving that. Not loving that. Yeah, we got a shooter on the grassy knoll over here in the corner. Reddit's nightmare, solo queue, insta-lock, DPS to eternity. Yeah, alright, dude. Somebody says, bro, what is that reticle? And guys, I'm just saying, it held out just long enough to finish the tier list. Yeah, dude, the stream was even tired of listening to me talk, bro. Imagine how Star feels every day. She's like, man, I wish I could be like OBS and end him talking. And now there are 2 streams today. Yo, look at me go, bro. I missed the stream. I missed streaming last week because I was sick. Now I'm doing 2 streams in one day. Fucking, I'm a monster. Or something. Yeah, so, everybody, if you're using a reticle that looks like this on Moon Knight, please stop playing Marvel Rivals and download Hello Kitty Island Adventure because that is a better game for you. There is no reason why your reticle should look like this on any character. What is this the moon? Like, did you make the actual moon as your reticle? Why would you do that? How does this help you in any way? Anyway, that is stupid looking. Stupid, and I don't like it. Somebody says, when your teamwork is so tight, even Invisible Woman shows up. Is that an ad? I think that's an ad. That is an ad. That's funny. Strategist when they're jumped by the enemy team. Let's look at it. Rocket, I'm going to use my jetpack and crawl away. Facts. Sue, I'm going to jump away and disappear. Yeah, but then then they're going to hit you with a point of damage and you're going to come out of your invis and then they're going to kill you anyway. Fun fact on Sue Storm, going invis does not save you from the damage you're about to take. Cloak and Dagger, when they get jumped, we're going to step into the Dark Force dimension. Now that one is true. That one is actually true. Like with Cloak and Dagger, you just go into cloak form and you right click and you just disappear. And then they watch where you're about to go. And then they just position themselves to kill you after they come out of the phased state. Flo says the moon is haunting them. That's exactly what's going on, dude. The moon is haunting Moon Knight. It's haunting his ability to aim. And then Adam Warlock says, you guys can escape. Listen, when you get jumped by the enemy team, the way to live as Adam Warlock is to kill them. And, like, if you get jumped and you are not already charging a right click on Adam Warlock, then that's your fault, bro. And also, you failed at the character select screen by picking that guy to begin with. You should have never picked him unless it's triple support, and then you have 2 other support that can help you survive long enough to actually make a difference here. So, if you die as Adam Warlock to a flanker or to a diver, it's kind of your own fault. You should have never been there to begin with. And by there, I mean in the game as Adam Warlock. The Iron Man Steam Power skin is going to be coming out here in a few days. Looks pretty alright. I mean, if you're into steampunk, I could see this being cool. I don't really care about steampunk. And also, Iron Man is... I talked about this a little bit ago. Iron Man is better than he's been on his own ever, but still very easy to kill and pretty bad. So I personally will not be buying this skin. Cute little emote, though. You know, a funky little skin. I do like the Spider-Man one. We'll talk about that as that comes out, but... Someone says, how 250 HP versus 275 HP can make a difference. Let's see. And, like, all of this is true, but this is just the inability for people to play the character well. You know, like, the 275 HP does not save you that much. What they're showcasing here is that, yes, if you're not using abilities correctly, having 25 extra hit points can save you. But, like, if you are using abilities correctly, I can't watch this anymore. It's starting to piss me off. I have something to say about all of these characters that they are shittily using and why they're not killing the 275 HP targets. It's because they're not doing the combos right. It's not because of the 25 extra health. I mean, it is, right? But, like, it's user error. It does not make a big difference. It's just that you are not smart enough to do the thing when you see the target that's 275 HP. Just fucking do the combo right and you live and they die. Like, it's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard. Cherry picked. It's 100% what it is. It's so bulky that it's going to affect gameplay. The Iron Man skin, you think so? Let's find out. It does look pretty big. I wonder if the hitbox is larger on this than the regular Iron Man hitbox. Like, his arms are definitely bigger. This guy's got some Popeye forearms, you know? Like, his forearms looks like he spends a lot of time watching internet, how do I say this without getting demonetized? Dirty things on the internet. He has a strong kung fu grip. We'll put it that way. You know, his internet treasures. Exactly. Yeah, dude. His, baby Tony gets choked out a lot. We'll put it that way. Are we good? We're all on the same page here, right? Flo says, if the hitbox increases, it'll make him easier to hit, but if it stays the same, it makes him harder to hit. How does it make him harder to hit? If the hitbox stays the same, I don't think the skin makes a difference. I mean, it's still, you shoot him in the head from any distance as hella 2 times and he just falls over. Yeah, every character can deal with these 275 HP characters. You just need to press the buttons correctly and in the right way. Canonically strongest member of the cast. Like, okay, it can't really be argued that Squirrel Girl is one of the most powerful characters in terms of the like lore behind Squirrel Girl. She has killed and defeated, not killed, but defeated some of the most powerful villains in all of comics. Like, and it's not close. Like, Squirrel Girl has defeated Galactus. She defeated Doom. Like, she has some insane notches in her belt. But, you know, is she the most powerful DPS? Not really. She's really strong, though. Because the visual makes it look like you are targeting him when you're not. On Iron Man's suit? Which part of the visual? It's all about them nuts. Yeah, if her nuts are nutting, if Squirrel Girl's nuts are nutting, then, you know, the rest is history. If her nuts are not nutting, then she is useless. What part of his skin, the steampunk skin, makes it look like you're targeting him when you're not. She needs to yell out time to nut. If Squirrel Girl starts yelling out time to nut on any skin, I'm buying that skin. I'm going to call it the Hannibal Special. You know, I'm going to nut all over the enemy team if that ever happens. And you know, acorn all over the enemy team if that ever happens. I got to be careful with how I word things. I don't, you know, I'm riding a fine line here. Moving on. New to the game, any tips? All right, let's give some tips. If you're new to the game, what's a tip that you can give? I would say if you're new to Marvel Rivals, the number one tip that I can give you is learn what all of the voice lines are. That is the biggest, I think the most useful tip that you could possibly give to somebody who's new to Marvel Rivals. You need to learn the voice lines, not just of yourself and the characters that you play, but all of the characters on both teams, and you need to have somebody who comes into the practice range with you and plays all of the characters so that you can hear the voice lines of the ultimates for people that are on your team as well as people that are on the enemy team. And in doing so, you will understand better what is happening in the game. The sound cues are there to be able to depict the flow of battle very easily, and I think that it is incredibly important that you learn, A, what they are when your team is using an ult, and B, what they are when your enemy team is using an ult, and once you figure that out, I think you're in a much better state. Do damage and don't die. That is the best advice ever. I take it back. The best advice that I can give to somebody who's new to Marvel Rivals is don't die. Stop dying. Run away. Play passive. Not really, dude. Honestly, play more aggressive than you would normally play so that you do die and you learn where your limit is. Limit test yourself on the characters that you want to play, and that way you can understand when danger is around the corner, or alternatively when you are actually fine and you can just live, you know? Let's open this up. Let's read some of the replies. What do we got in the replies section here? We got top 1% commenter says, you can complete all your dailies and challenges in the practice versus AI. Just put the 2-star option and you are good to go. 3 is fine, but not for newbies. I have never, not one time, never ever played versus the AI in this game. Is it good? I have no idea. Have you guys played versus the AI? Who the fuck is playing this versus AI? I don't know, dude. Maybe there are people out there that they jump into a few AI games and things feel hunky-dory, and then they go into quick play from there. But like, look, dude, that seems like too many steps in my opinion. Like when you get in the shower, you don't wash your balls first and then get in the shower and wash your balls again, right? Like, and then jump in a pool afterwards. You know, and this is like the AI versus quick play versus competitive. Like you don't preheat the oven before you preheat the oven. You know, you don't turn it on when you wake up for the roast you're gonna make for dinner. I don't understand why you would ever go into the AI unless you are new to games in general, like new to shooters, hero shooters, PvP in general. Why, or you're 8. You know, or you're like a child. Why would you ever play versus the AI? Who's doing that? Hanny says, there are dozens of us. I would be surprised. Maybe there are. Maybe there are. I don't know, man. Maybe there are. Someone says, this is so big, and I'm happy they made a section to grind out missions. I will have to add they are far too easy in all levels. If the missions are so easy, why do you have to do them versus fucking AI? You know, I'm not trying to rain on your parade, or shit on your logic, but it doesn't really make sense logically. You know, I don't want to make you seem stupid, Nico13124. However, if they're so goddamn easy, why are you in there versus AI to begin with? Let's see, we got Boogie Bandit 420 says, you can also refresh your challenges, and almost every time a challenge is refreshed for the first time, it'll be universal, like get assists, kills, win games, that type of jazz. At least that seems to be the case. I haven't confirmed if that's 100% the case. I have never refreshed a challenge in this game either. Not one time have I gone in there and hit the refresh button on the challenges. I kind of don't care. Like, do you get more points? Do you get more chrono tokens or like the purple stuff or like is there a reason to refresh these challenges, or are you just doing it for something to do? I feel like a PvE player goes in and refreshes challenges. I feel like a PvP player ignores the challenges and gets them done if they happen to get done. That's where I'm at. Someone says, I played an AI game yesterday to try and level my S/M up to captain. What is S/M? I know what S and M is. Don't tell me that, all right? That's not what this is. What is S/M? Let's go in. Let's look at the heroes. Am I stupid? How do I not know this? I can't think of anybody whose name... Spider-Man? Spider-Man. It's gotta be fucking Spider-Man, right? It's gotta be. I played an AI game yesterday to try and level my Spider-Man up to captain. But, like, if it's Spider-Man, why wouldn't you just type it? Why would you S-M? Spooderman. Yeah, I look, dude, you understand. All right? For me, I put 500 plus hours into this game, and I still don't know all their names, apparently. You know? I have a sleeve of superhero tattoos, and I still can't put 2 and 2 together to come up with Spider-Man. Killing dudes is the priority. How you do it is secondary. That is, I guess that's fair. That's a good point. The Scarlet... Oh my god, bro, that is so fucking funny. Hannibal says S&M is the Scarlet Mitch. Bro. Oh my god, that's so good. You know what, Hanny? I'm writing that down. That's getting turned into merch. Hang on. Give me a second. Just let me just write this down. I've got a notepad next to my desk at the keyboard so that I can take notes on, like, when I'm doing videos and stuff. Like, if you look, I've got, like, notes for one of my videos here. But also, this is a perfect time for me to utilize the notepad to remind me of funny shit like that. The Scarlet Mitch. Holy shit, that is funny. Okay. Alright, anyway. Alright. Let me put my shit back. Let me put the cap on my pen so I don't accidentally knock it into my mouse pad and leave little pen marks on my mouse pad. Okay. Oh my god. That destroyed me. Alright, going back to these tips here. We got someone says, healers are better in the backline because you won't be noticed by the enemy team and can easily heal and focus on getting assists. If the occasional enemy teammate comes from behind, however, run into the midline if you can fight them alone and ping the hell out of them until someone else on your team notices them. That's decent advice, I think. You know, if you're playing your support and you're in the front line with your support, unless you're Sue Storm, like, why are you in the front line? Like, for what purpose are you there, you know? I don't really see a point of that. Someone said, they say, also, don't feel bad for not being able to heal everyone, especially those in areas you either can't reach or because you're busy or they're not in the vicinity of the team. That is a really good piece of advice, actually. And I recommend this to everybody who plays healers. If you're playing a heal-based character and there's someone that is too far away for you to heal, that would put you into massive danger to be able to try and keep up, that is too far away, but they're crying for healing, you know, don't be afraid to let people die that deserve to die. And kind of understanding who deserves to die and when is one of the harder skills to learn as a support character. Like, I tried to impress this upon people when I was doing the Overwatch 2 gameplay reviews back last year. And, like, I would try and tell people, they would send in their gameplay reviews, and I'm watching them go way above and beyond to try and save certain people. And in general, bro, just stop doing it. Just stop. Let them die. Let them learn their lesson. And if they don't die, and you save them when they do something stupid, they're never going to understand that what they just did was fucking stupid. So you need to be able to cherry pick who to save and when. And if someone is not in the right place, if someone is not doing the right thing, if they are fighting a fight they shouldn't be, if they're too far away from you as a healer, let them die. Let them die so that they can walk back to spawn and think about what they've done and try and formulate a plan to play better in the future. It's not your fault. It's not your priority to save the people that are stupidly playing the game. And if they have something to say about it, how about 2 of these. Let me hook you up. Hang on, I got another one right in my back pocket. Like, fuck you, dude. If you don't play well, I'm not gonna put myself in danger for your stupid ass, you know? And that's what it boils down to. And for anybody who is like a hard tank player, or like you're a hard DPS player, these are your main characters, and you love to jump in there, you love to mix it up in the fray, and then you know, you get super mad when people don't heal you. Stop being fucking bad. That is what it comes down to. You are bad. If you get stuck in a position and die and you flame your healers, stop being bad. Be good, play well, play better, make smarter decisions, play around health packs, whatever you gotta do. Just stop being so terrible. And then you'll have a much better experience overall. I'm gonna scroll down. I don't want to read too much of people speaking in an echo chamber, saying the same things basically back to back. Someone says, play tank, easiest way to learn the basics. It's definitely not, because we are at a tank shortage and DPS surplus. What? Did you just tell them to play tank and then simultaneously tell them not to play tank? What the fuck are you talking about? Also, don't start as a tank. If you are playing the game and you don't understand the game and you're new, do not start by playing tank. It is the role that requires the most understanding of the game. It requires the most game sense. It requires the deepest level of understanding of PvP in general. And also, yes, we are at a tank shortage. That's going to be in every game, though. Like, nobody wants to play a tank. They don't in any game, really. Very few people ever main tank. And because of that, you're always going to be at a DPS surplus and a tank shortage, no matter what game you're playing. DPS is more fun, and because of that, like, there are just going to be less tanks. Never start a game by playing as the tank. You need to learn the game first. Let's see. Scrolling down a little bit. If you see 3 of any class, don't choose that class. For the love of all things, Holly. What a fuck... Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. God damn it. Reading this stuff is so agitating sometimes. The way that people talk, their typos are incredibly bad. Also, the words that they choose to use are incredibly stupid. Pedro Stark, what's going on, bro? It's good to see you, man. How's everything? How's life? How's life in the Pedro Stark universe? In Stark 636 or whatever it is, 616. What is it from Marvel? Is it 616? Or 636? Now I'm spacing. I think it's 1. The Earth that they're currently on. So, when this guy says, if you see 3 of any one class, he means 3 of any one role. If you see 3 of any role, don't pick it. 616. I thought so. 636, I'm pretty sure, was a bus that I used to take in, like, 5th grade. As stupid as that sounds, those are the things that stick with you for your entire life, and you have no idea why. So, yeah, so how's life in Stark 616 world? Pretty good. Angry with ID software, though. What's going on with ID software? And what is ID software? Like, is that a company? Is that like your literal ID? What is that? We don't know what that is here in the States. We don't have the same name for it, or if we do and it's a company, then I don't know what it is. All right, scrolling down. This guy's talking about Doctor Strange. Yes, that is true. Someone says, mute voice and text chat. Best tip I can give. I think that isn't actually a good tip. I think if you're new to the game, you want to leave voice and text chat on so that you can watch as people, and maybe it's you too. Maybe it's you who gets flamed as well, but you want to watch people who get flamed and understand what they did, and then not duplicate that so that you also don't get flamed in the process. Does that make sense? Pedro says, the devs of Doom and the Souls games. Is ID Software the company that bought FromSoft? Is that like the company that purchased them, the most recent one? What happened with them? Did they do something fucked up? I'm gonna be mad if they ruin the Souls games, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind if the company that bought FromSoft doesn't do right by them. They're one of the best developers in the world. If we run into a situation where we can't... Okay, it's just the owners of Doom. Okay, all right. I was pretty sure that it was a different company name that had bought FromSoft, but I don't remember exactly. The new Doom not only forces ray tracing by playing on Steam Deck, It also costs in Europe $80, $87 US. What the fuck? Who thinks that is reasonable for Doom? Like, don't get me wrong, I had fun playing Doom in 1996. You know, like I had fun playing Doom in the age of Duke Nukem. If you guys remember Duke Nukem, then you are an OG.